Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. So before we get into it, I must warn you, it's a late night episode. 3:30 a.m. Just finished up the stream. I have budgeted my time poorly today, but I spent all of my day today catching up on lectures while playing TFT, and I did not get around to recording. Spent a little time reading because I picked up a new book recently, and I finally I got it, and it arrived a few days ago, and then I just have been like, oh well, I gotta do this and this and this, and I haven't had time to read it. So I finally sat down and took like 30 minutes out of my day to crack into the first few chapters. And so with all of that being said, it's 3:30 a.m. I decided I'd record later because, usually I'm awake for like an hour after the stream anyway. Normally I just do something leisurely with my last hour of my day, but I did the leisure earlier by reading because it's weird to read at 3 in the morning. Anyway, you don't care about that. Let's begin, shall we? I am coming off of a stream, feeling pretty good today, feeling laid back, feeling relaxed. The streak that I lost is long gone. That was back in like Monday. All of the tilt from losing that streak is gone, and I am feeling fine with Monster Train. So, let's begin. I should mention, I am hopefully going to get myself caught back up with YouTube. There's new content on the way. Mainly the review series is coming back with Cranberry real quick. We're going to go through all of the clans and update our reviews, and then I'm probably going to look into playing Stone Shard when the update comes out, and if I don't play that, I'll probably play Hades, one of the two, and Slay the Spire will be back today. The episode actually went up already, because this video comes out in the afternoon. Yeah, there's a new Slay the Spire up today. Alright, let's begin, shall we? We are Hellhorned Stygian. We are against Rage Talos, Rage Fell, and Patient Seraph, Molting and Flash Freeze Inferno. This is a really strong start. Inferno's a really good starting card. Can just walk you through the first two rounds. Impsicle Railhammer. Oh, buddy. You gonna show me an Impsicle this early? These are both really good. Wow. This is really strong. I'm gonna pick Railhammer here, actually. Partially because I just played an Impsicle run on stream, and also partially because if we see Armor Totem, Railhammer's kind of a free win. Just gonna take Wrathful here. I actually had a successful Brawler run recently. That run should make it over here eventually. I don't remember when it was, but I did have a run that won with Brawler, where I played Clergy Combat is free with Rage Prince. Played Brawler with a Steel Enhancer start with Exile Awoken, and I was able to scale him fast enough that he just wiped floors. It was really fun too. Like, it felt really good to actually get it to work. Standard procedure here. We're gonna put Rage Prince on the top floor against the Clergy. He's gonna farm. He does really, really well into this combat. We just want to try and minimize our damage taken as much as we can. Guess I'll do that by... I can Inferno one floor, or I can Lance Flash Freeze, and that'll set us up to take 0 from this floor. Next floor is the problem floor, but like, this saves me 5, or this saves me probably 3 to 2 pyre health. This is better. When you put it in terms of pyre health versus money, I'd rather trade that 3 to 2 pyre health that we're gonna lose for the money here. Yeah, we put these torches to one of the back enemies here, because Frozen Lance kills this Clergyman. And we should take... Alright, we'll take 2. That is fine. 2 damage here. Oh no, 1 damage, sorry. I miscalculated. Extremely acceptable. 1 damage, and we got the Trial, and we got the Collector. All in all, that's a good day. And your Prince, of course, crushes Clergy in the Relentless. He absolutely destroys the Clergy in Relentless. Crazy how good he does it. Alright. Fortify at 9 armor is kind of cute, but we don't need it. I kind of want to try taking Ritual of Battle here, just to scale up Prince a little faster. I've been feeling like maybe Ritual of Battle is better than I think it is. I'm going to click it. Unnamed Tome on floor 1 against Seraph the Patient. Yeah, I hate to skip Crystallis, but this is just so good. If I never see this card again, I will be... I'll just be sad. Probably Celophyte. Or to see a world where she's bad. Nameless Siren is good though. Slap her behind the prince and let her rage up. What's our banner? Our banner. If I could take both of these, I think we would probably win the run. I think we can put a unit like Siren behind Prince, but putting Celophyte down is good. Like, Celophyte's just better here, I think. There's a lot of combos we put. Quick plus 10, quick large stone, you know, any of that. Multi-strike. Dude, I've seen so much multi-strike tonight. Remember, I'm coming off of a stream of this game. Just played 5 runs. I think in 4 of them, my first shop had multi-strike. Multi-strike kind of changes the plan a little bit. Let's look at this. Alpha Fiend? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's good. You're gonna show me a multi-strike Alpha Fiend out the gate, I'm gonna click it. I want probably not to put anything on the Celophyte here. Yeah, because Incant Armor 2 isn't great for her. I'm gonna skip it. For now. So all we have to really worry about now is scaling our Prince. +4 attack. How's +4 attack feeling here? It's scary. This is a combat where +4 attack can be scary. I think we have enough pings in the deck with the Flash Freeze starter to be okay with it, but it's a little scary. The shakiness of this run is going to stem from the fact that Prince is weak right now and is going to be weak. Scaling him is going to be a challenge. It is going to be the challenge that we look to overcome all run. But I think we can get there with the railhammer. We can also just pick up 1 armor totem, and that'll do it as well. Oh. What did I play? Oh, Alpha Fiend costs 2. That's right. That's right, it does. Yeah, so we just gotta scale Prince now. That's all we have to think about. It's why I picked this Ritual of Battle. To give him a shot at scaling up. Not quite there. No, he gets it like this. Never mind. The Ritual of Battle, good here at least. He does take that kill from Alpha Fiend. Sorry, just thinking about Infernoing this floor. You know, the craziest thing about thinking about Infernoing this floor is there's a case where it's correct, right? If I Infernoing this floor, no, there's not a case where it's correct. Never mind. It can't work. It's just funny to think about. I think I took damage for giving Prince that 1 kill instead of letting Alpha Fiend get those hits in there. That's okay though. We don't mind taking 6 for the trial. 6 is acceptable. He triggered his revenge. Look at that. Alright. Welder Helper. Okay. Welder Helper just means we take space for sure. Offering token is fine. There's a case for Ice Tornado, but it's not a great one. And we don't want any of this. Celophyte might end up being made obsolete on this run. I wonder. I mean, I guess she's just going to exist to kill backline. She doesn't need to kill heavies. Having her kill heavies might even be bad. Another multi-strike? Alright, I'll do it for Alpha Fiend. One time Alpha Fiend. You get 1 time of this. If it's bad, it never happens again. But you're going to show me back-to-back multi-strikes, I'm going to take them. It's to the point though, like this is so much multi-strike that I've seen tonight that it's to the point that I have to wonder if like maybe the random generation in this game is broken and instances that like this session favors a specific set. I know that sounds crazy, but They Are Billions had a similar thing where in that game, on the waves spawn in a way that is unique to each time you play the game. So if you have like a bad set of wave spawns, you just close the game, open it again, and you have a new set of wave spawns. What does that have to do with this? I mean, look, dude, all I'm saying is this is my 6th run in this sitting, and this is the 5th time I have Seraph the Patient as my final boss, and also just holy moly, I've seen so many multi-strikes. It's crazy how many multi-strikes I've seen today. It's actually unbelievable. This is scary. This is scary. I'm thinking about freezing Siliphyte so that you get a guaranteed kill. That can't be correct though. No, clergy's scary. We shouldn't. We should respect the clergy and ping them off. Yeah, having this unit go up and hit the prince is fine. Prince just takes a 9 here and goes to 7, or sorry, 6, which is the problem that I'm trying to face down. Because Alpha Fiend is too fat. I play Lance. We really want you to scale up to the point. Hey, if Talos goes top, I think we lose. Alright. Good. Oh, and now I can silence her, which is kind of nice. What are you doing here? He does 19, so if I Lance, she'll die to him, which is the start. And then I'm going to ping off Clergy. Hey, the music feels a little loud to me, by the way. I'm gonna turn this down just a touch, if you don't mind. Okay, if we survive this round, we are fine. Okay, we survived. We're good. Ritual of Battle kinda clutching with the scaling here. I gotta give it up to Ritual of Battle a little bit. Keeping us afloat when we would otherwise perhaps have sunk. We wouldn't have sunk there with Ritual of Battle, we would have struggled right here. And at this point, we just worry about your health. That's it. Nothing else matters other than this prince's health. Alpha Fiend will do his scaling in Relentless. I think that Prince killing this unit should seal the deal. Okay, we're good. Cool. And we're definitely taking space here, so I can play that imp. Might not seem like a lot, but we give that imp and listen, it's a good scaling plan for armor. Or we see a totem. One of the two. Armor totem with railhammer, good. Ally of the Ancients is a good upfront, for sure. Steelworker is not bad for the Siliphyte. The question is, am I keeping Siliphyte? I gotta answer that. Am I gonna keep Siliphyte here? Or am I gonna just kill with spells? I think it's better to just kill with spells or imps for backline. Because right now Siliphyte's just here for backline. These guys handle top floor heavies right now. Although they will fall off a little bit. They're going to stop having as good of a time against heavies, which is why I maybe want to keep Siliphyte. However, 3 draw priority units gets a little awkward. And I can't use Inferno. I think... Oh, close. So one part of me is saying, just pick Steelworker, it'll be fine. How often is that going to be a problem? Then the other part of me is saying, it's probably safer to remove Siliphyte and just plan around these 2 units. But then that first part of me goes, hey, but like, what if planning around these 2 units doesn't work and we die? Right? Like, what if that? I think that it's better to skip. I think it's better to skip and remove Siliphyte. I think we've pivoted our plan. I'm gonna try skipping and removing Siliphyte. I don't have to remove her, I guess. I can just give her +10 quick and let her chill. I could also dupe the Alpha Fiend. Probably dupe the ally if I were to duplicate. But I think I go left for the removals. We remove 2 train stewards. Yeah, okay. We're gonna hold the torches to kill off the imps. We're gonna hit steel shops until we find endless for the imp. And then we're gonna probably crush. Hey, wing steel is nice. Wing clippings is kind of good too. Coin flipping Ally of the Ancients, if it triggers once, it's really good. But we don't really want to play Unnamed Tome a second time. I'll just take wing steel. Oh, Shark is crazy. Oh my god. This dude is insane. I can't take him because I don't have a good spot for him, but like, oh god, incant gain armor 7 is hot. Oh, it's crazy. I wonder about Brawler here because we have the Ritual of Battle. Like, maybe we can get him scaling fast enough with this. I think it's we only care about the armor, but like, oh, it's so close. And with the Ritual of Battle, can I scale him fast enough? I want to try it. I want to see if it can work. Can we race against the clock? It's possible. Haste combats tonight, too. Like, so many haste combats as well. Multi-strike helps us here, except for the part where he might get killed. But I'm not worried. We just torch the 9-2. He takes 2 1s from, or 2 hits of 1, and then Rage is out of control, I think. Top 4 space loss. A little more awkward. I'm gonna go all in bottom 4 here. He doesn't die, he gets the kill. It's fine to just press end turn here, I think. In fact, I think it's better than pinging. Well, let's do the math, I suppose. So, what are you doing right now? It's 30 baseline. If we give you 4 rage, you'll do plus 16 is 46. So he does need to take this damage. Okay. That's fine. Alpha Fiend gets to slay. Now this is of course where it gets to be scary. It does get to be a little scary here. I was hoping to hit Ritual of Battle by now. Unfortunately, we have not. And perhaps I will die for this. That would be an interesting death. Ritual of Battle's here. Is it too late? It appears so. Very, very interesting. Okay. Ritual of Battle shows up one. If this was 1 turn sooner, we're fine. Is there anything I can... And also I didn't hit either of these. We won't die here, I don't think, because we can just armor up this Alpha Fiend who will go insane. It's a little bit sad though, but we can get away with it here. The multi-strike I knew was a risk. Holy moly, where is my fucking alloy? Where are my armor cards? Hello? Holy shit. Can't draw for shit here. Okay, these imps are like armor cards. There's the alloy. There are times where the wing steal is going to be bad for me because of the way that we draw cards. However, it should be fine. Cool. Turns out this Alpha Fiend is going to carry me through an otherwise shaky circumstance here. The Alpha Fiend plus the crazy armor. It's not even that crazy. Totem Fragment, probably worth it. Totem Fragment, yeah, almost certainly worth. Battering ram. The spell weakness battering ram run that we've always dreamed of. I'm gonna take last stand here. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. So all of our armor scaling woes are gone. We probably just win the game. Going left because of Steel Shop. It's okay. 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 It's like the game is broken. It's not possible. There's no way that I've seen this many multi-strikes. Sorry, I need my deck. But there's no way that I see this many multi-strikes. What? Oh, that's not possible. I'm probably gonna toss Icy Silliphite at this point. I think it's fine too. Maybe not. Although we have the torches, I think it's fine to toss Icy Silliphite here. At this shop. Show me something that... I guess, what would I see that changes my mind here? Probably... let's just roll it. Endless is not it. No, Endless isn't it. I'm gonna toss Icy Silliphite. I don't need Endless on the imp anymore. We have better answers. Goodbye, Icy Silliphite. Thank you. I guess I could Endless the Molting Imp here? That's not the worst. I remove her. And then I start removing remove Train Steward. Also, if you can't tell, I'm not going to endless the molting it because I don't like that. Rage Serum is good. Cards that incant are good now. If we get double incants, I mean, it's just a lot of armor. It's like double incant at this point is like 900 armor to an entire floor over the course of a combat. Crystal Cloak doesn't stand a chance. Heaven's Seal I will respect here. I will respect Heaven's Seal. Will I? There's a lot of little goons to hit Prince for me. I'm gonna not respect it. I'm feeling... There's only one round that's scary, but we have 3 turns to hit one of the multitude of answers we have to it. Right, so this is the scary round, if you couldn't tell. And we have to hit one of the answers. We either hit Inferno or we hit Ritual of Battle here. What do you do 10, 15, 20, which is 45, 75. So if I start pinging these off, we're most of the way there. I lose out on armor, but that's actually fine. We start pinging these off. I didn't see what I drew there. My bad. I'm ulting him. Okay. So we just work you down now. I don't have to worry too much about the armor generation because of the incant totem. So we can just look at the rage. Should do it, yeah. Stealth boss, we just silence wherever I feel is best. I don't have a take on where I should silence. I just use it to trigger incant. At this point, oh god, we applied 55 armor to this totem this round. Oh my. Railhammer is just so good specifically in this clan. I'm gonna start pinging my champion to get his rage scaling now. Ah, what a shame. Don't need to incant yet. And yeah, Alpha Fiend at this point, with 3 multi-strike, he scales up fast as well. Last Stand, I suppose, is good. Lots of expensive cards in this deck. Sure. Stealth Boss doesn't stand a chance. We have so much armor. Oh, I took 9 there. My bad. I shouldn't have taken that 9. I wasn't looking too closely. I did warn you. It's a late night episode. I warned you. Did I not warn them? I am not to be held accountable for all of the horrible, horrible misplays that I will make tonight. And I'm sure there will be many. That's a big Alpha Fiend. Ooh, buddy. That's strong. Probably should have just applied armor there. Doesn't matter. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's just disgusting. Armor Totem is already pretty good baseline. +3 health is fine. So Battering Ram is something to take just because it's crazy, but also it is not bad. It's a good heavy killer, and we are, like, early on we have a little bit of trouble with double heavies, but from this position it's just removals and magic shops, that's all we care. Everything else is whatever. Now, removal or magic shop? Good question. Probably removal. I think so. Steel Shop has something that's tangentially beneficial. I should have looked ahead. Might go to Magic Shop next ring. Train Stewards are gone. Probably next up is like Molting Imp isn't great. I think it's Molting Imp next. Molting Imp will leave. Actually, no, it's Armor Imp actually. Yeah. Well, there's a case for either. I'm gonna toss Armor Imp here. Sorry, buddy. I can't imagine. I can't believe I just removed a Welder Helper rather. But that's a lot. At least there wasn't a multi-strike in there. That would have been ridiculous. 3 multi-strikes, and then my theory is guaranteed. I pulled the Welder Helper there because the armor number that he gives doesn't matter, by the way. After we play that Incant Totem, armor no longer matters. This is Rage Fell, so I guess I should look out for that as well. We're gonna respect this combat, but I mean, I guess there's nothing to respect by playing that Molting Imp. Playing the Molting Imp there is just good. The reason I say I'm respecting by playing that is because I'm trying to make sure that, like, greeting would be trying to get Hornbreaker Prince to kill that 15-2, or that 9-2 rather. However, that just doesn't happen there. That never happens there. So there's no reason to even entertain the thought. There's worlds where we have, like... there's worlds where we lose on the next turn, and we can eliminate those worlds by playing Torch Flash Freeze. Just to be safe, because there's a world that occurs where we die if I don't play it like that. Where Fel Rage is top 4, and I don't draw the totem, and we just eat shit. It's good to avoid those worlds where possible. Sure. Rage Serum. Prince isn't gaining armor through killing enemies anymore, though. Honestly, Prince might not even matter anymore. A really interesting thought is, what if I just, nothing important to silence here, by the way. Like, I could... You can make a really good case for just duplicating this Guardian Stone. It's not good, though, because Alpha Fiend can't handle the first round of double heavies on his own. He needs the Prince to help him with the heavies. Yeah, doesn't work for that reason, but fun to at least entertain ideas like that, right? Yeah, Ritual of Battle and then I don't go to any magic shops is a really strong decision. 492. Probably a pretty good amount of damage there. Last stand. Just gonna go ahead and ping off this. We win this combat now. The only way that we can lose is through not hitting the Guardian Stone in time, basically. That's all that can happen that causes trouble. We combat this by taking draw and removing cards. But this thing, once we get to Relentless, it's fine. The whole run is just survive to Relentless, really. Didn't even see the card I drew there either. Yeah, and that's a 4K battering ram for you. That's a lot. That's a lot of battering ram. Don't need any of this. We're basically there. You pick draw here. You can make your case for energy as well, but I just take draw here. We just, even if we're only playing 3 spells a turn, it's enough. I'm gonna go to the magic shop here and over the removal this time. Holdover, offering token. Honestly, holdover Ritual of Battle doesn't sound the worst. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it on offering token. A free incant every round is good. We're gonna go ahead and mine 1 Ritual of Battle. A plus 10 for a torch sounds good. We roll up. This is kind of nice, but like I'd be playing Rage Serum as a 0-cost card if I were to remove Consume it. Instead, I'd rather just mine 1 Ritual of Battle again. Got plus 20 Consume here. Go ahead and spend the last of our money removing 1 Molting It. Alright. The deck is sufficiently thinned out. We're gonna go all the way up onto 2 Wrathful instead of going to Brawler 2 here. Multi-Strike 2 is just underwhelming compared to the higher base health and bigger armor gains. Mainly the higher base health. This deck has a shaky, like, turn 1, 2, and 3. If an enemy can cheat us down, we could lose. Plague's 5. I'm gonna be real with you here. It's not worth it. Why take it? If I draw really poorly, I could lose it. But then again, just draw well. If we have a 26 card deck and I draw 6 per turn, I think it's okay to take this. I might take some pyre damage for it, but we're at full health. I'd be surprised if I take too much off of this. Put it like that. Losing space top 4 is really bad though. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's terrible. The battle takes you to 90. Our prince might kill himself, although he gains a lot of rage. I'm gonna play Ritual Battle here. And maybe just enforce Prince's scaling. I have put myself into a potentially dead situation. The Inferno, it should mitigate it. Can't greed for the Collector, I put myself in a bad spot. If I could hit that Armor Totem here, that'd be ideal. Alright, never mind. Didn't want it anyway. So I toss the Frozen Lance here. Are you here? And lessen the blow we're about to take by quite a bit. Thank you very much to Totem Fragment for saving a lot of damage. This is your big problem though, right? Not your big problem, it's my big problem with having your tank or your most important card not have draw priority but be a unit. Sometimes it's on the bottom of your deck and then you almost lose the game. Almost. If I didn't remove as much as I did at the last shop, I would not have taken this trial. Did I remove? Yeah, I removed, I think 1 card, 2 cards? Something like that. It's really close, is what I'm trying to say. It was really, you can see, it was really close. Of course it was really close. When is it ever not really close there? You have eyes. You saw that 4 dying on that turn for a moment. Life flashes before you. Death approaches. But it's fine. We're fine. And we took 30 for the trial, so like honestly, why even be worried? Like, but for real, the reason that we were able to take this is because we had a worst case. I did like a rough, not like a, oh, I ran the numbers, but I gave like a rough estimate. And in our worst case, we shouldn't have taken that much. And that, to be fair, that worst case, we had a few good things go for us. So it's not right to call that the worst case, but it was a pretty bad case. I'm not gonna take it. The second one just isn't needed. So all I have to do here is draw a tome in like 3 turns. What's better, left or right? It's probably removals, but then again, Magic Shop for -1s is nice in a deck that's really expensive and only has 3 energy. Duplicate the totem. I'm gonna go left. I think there's more value to be had there. Armor 5. So this is enter with armor 9. Take a look at the Magic Shop. I don't really care much about this stuff though. I just want to make cards free. I want to make like Frozen Lances free here. Since it's free, I may as well give it a +10. I know it probably looks like a weird play. That's because it is. This is a weird run. All we care about is incanting. Yeah, I guess I could do this. Sure, I'll do this. And then the final choice. Which relic? Because I'm not going to take a removal here. The difference between 26 and 25 in this deck is very minor. It's not a major, like it's not major. So, Unbroken Horn. We don't ever have a turn where we have Ember or excess. I'm just going to take Scorch Steel. Okay. So there are some bad cases against Seraph the Patient here. If Seraph's mid-floor and we lose space top, or vice versa, it's pretty bad. Although, yeah, like we just want to avoid Seraph on one floor, lose space on the other. Okay, Seraph on one floor, lose space on that floor is an acceptable outcome. Not ideal, but you take what you get here. Dead weight. Cool. I'll take this 15. That 15 doesn't matter. So this turn is the turn that is scary. After this turn, we should be fine. You just take it, right? I think you just take it. The imp should pull Seraph to the bottom floor. You take 30 and then 20. Just end turn here. Now, if Seraph... it can be awkward. Nah, we're fine. Okay. Silence him. Play the Guardian Stone. We did it. We played it cool. We got there. Having him drop to 1, sure, I was a little worried. Yeah, you could say I was a little concerned. Sure. But I knew that as long as he was alive, we were okay. Talking in past tense as if this is over, as the boss shows a large amount of damage to me here. Gotta ping this off and then we stop dying, right? Holy shit, that was 100 damage. That's right. One thing that's easy to forget is that Seraph the Patient occasionally just hits you for 100 in a round. And you just kind of go, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take 100 here. What is this? It's 63 times 2. We probably wanna scale you up because Seraph the Patient actually pushes way too much damage. We want to start getting him armor scaling himself here as well. Not gonna play Inferno, I don't think. God, Seraph the Patient is fucking obnoxious. Holy shit, do you see this? Having to stay afloat by double torching 15 threes. Look at this. This Seraph the Patient is outpacing fucking armor. I'm applying like 15 armor a turn and Seraph is outpacing me. What a nuts boss. Like absolutely ridiculous. I have to think about the math here. I can play 3 spells to remove you, and then I can just play one more spell here. Rather, 2 spells to remove you and then 1 torch, right? So that's gonna give you another 15. And it takes 30 off the board. You take 20, 35, you take 55, and you gain 15. Holy shit, he's dead. Is that for real? That's crazy. I follow it through because I have to, but maybe I did my math wrong because it's too late. Ah, I drew flash freeze. Okay. He was gonna fucking die there. Fuck you, Seraph the Patient. I'm always just fucking mind blown when I fight this boss and see its damage output. Now this is also Seraph kind of farming my single floor setup, I have to admit that. But like, come on. If I pull this torch, it's okay. At this point, it's probably okay regardless. Why did that hit make... Oh, because of the damage. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of sad that I lost my prince here. Fuck you, Seraph the Patient. Honestly, just the longer I play against him, the more I go, God, I hate this boss. It's just annoying. Like it's really just annoying. This is where the 383 health Guardian Stone comes into play, I suppose. Turns out that this is good. I truly can't believe that Seraph the Patient outpaced 20 armor per turn on that prince. Plus the like 14 armor he was giving himself. That dude was gaining 34 armor a turn and he got outpaced by Seraph the Patient. This boss puts out a concerning amount of damage. I'm always shocked when I play against him. Doesn't matter. And don't forget, he's fucking silenced as well. Like, What an animal. Alright. Get off my train. I was talking about it in the past tense because I knew that once we got the totem down, we were basically stabilized. Unless I died to heavies walking past me, which was hard to see. It's just crazy to me how much damage that man outputs on a single 4 setup. Like, you really, unless you are very confident in your ability to put up like 100+ armor per turn or like 100+ defense per turn, you gotta have a second 4. I pulled all the imps, I pulled all the train stewards, and I needed, I guess, to have one so that he didn't melee weakness the same 4 every turn. Because much like Sap Seraph, much like any other, I guess Chaste as well does it, right? Diligent doesn't. But because he has to target a 4 with his effect, and he can target it before or after moving, if you just stack up a single 4, Seraph is going to move back and forth on that single 4. So he's going to go like melee weakness and then move bottom and then move middle and melee weakness, right? But you know, after we lived through the first big turn, it was basically over because the totem was in play. And it turns out 600 armor plus a 3 multi-strike Alpha Fiend is good. Wow. Anyway, fuck you, Seraph the Patient. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.